to the Double Diana's podcast.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Hey, I'm Diana.
And I'm Diana.
Oh my God.
And welcome to our podcast.
Welcome.
You look so gorgeous today.
Shut up. You
and
look
every
gorgeous
day.
today.
Oh
You
my God.
always look good.
You always look good.
Oh my God.
We're both Diana. We're both gorgeous.
That's right. I feel like all girls love to compliment each other.
I mean,
truly.
That's the entire problem with being a bisexual is that I don't know how to tell if a girl is flirting with me.
Oh my God.
Because all girls are like, oh my God, you're so pretty.
So cute. Oh my God, you're so beautiful.
I'm like,
exactly.
Yeah.
Like I know, but
you do.
What do you?
Oh my God.
What do you want to do about that?
I'm like, you want to kiss about it?
Yeah. Should we make out? Should we make out now?
Should we make out? I don't know.
I also think that it's how we give power to each other.
You look like
I look
how do we describe this? If you're not watching on
while being
video right now,
culturally
without being
sensitive,
you look like you're meditating.
I do look like I'm meditating. I have my little feet tucked, crisscross applesauce.
Me too. And I feel like the energy today is like a little calmer than usual.
I agree.
Yeah.
It's cloudy outside. There's been some rain.
Mm-hmm.
There is a severe thunderstorm warning.
Is there?
That's what my phone told me.
That's what my phone told me.
That's what my phone told me.
That's what my phone told me. Well, how has your week been?
Oh my goodness. It was so good. Last week. Oh, you asked about this week, but I'm going to talk about last week.
Yes. Tell us about last week. Diana has so much to tell.
I do. I have a really exciting thing that happened. So I went to the John C. Campbell Folk School. It was so much fun. If you've never heard of it, it's in North Carolina. It's in the Blue Ridge Mountains. It's like on the border of like North Carolina and Georgia.
Yeah.
It's a folk art craft school. And I took a natural dye class there last week.
Yes, you did.
It was so cool. And imagine it's essentially summer camp for adults.
Oh my God.
But every activity is arts and crafts. I mean, it's the best part.
That sounds like my dream.
Exactly.
And they fed you.
And I bought a meal plan and they fed me, but
still,
the food was amazing. We had 3 full meals a day.
That's insane.
And we had dessert twice a day.
Oh my God.
I have such a sweet tooth, so that was definitely that worked in my favor.
That sounds so magical. That's so worth the money.
It was. And the chef works with the gardener and tries to get as much fresh produce as they can.
Amazing.
So tomatoes and lettuces and stuff were really in season right now. Yeah, they had just such a wide variety of food. They also had an entire section for people who have dietary restrictions.
Fabulous.
And I thought that was really very, very cool. Very thoughtful.
Was it buffet style?
Breakfast was a breakfast buffet bar, and they had some stuff that changed every week, and then some stuff just stayed the same.
Yeah.
And then we had a family style.
Aww.
Lunch and dinner. It was so nice.
So they served big.
Yeah, just big bowls of everything, and then you could. They had extra on a hot bar next to a salad bar, so you could get more of stuff if you wanted, or get your little salad.
Well, that sounds so magical. Did you make friends?
I made so many friends.
Oh my God.
Yes, at least a few of which I think we should have on the podcast.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So they had so many classes going on. I took a natural dyeing class with Catherine Ellis, who is literally a guru in the natural dye world. She also developed what's called woven shibori. Shibori is what we would call a tie-dye process, but it's a very old and long tradition from Japan.
That's dope.
Yeah, it's really cool. So then the woven shibori, she figured out how to basically weave fabric so that you can weave in extra threads that you then pull tight that will act as a resist in the dye, so you get like specific patterns.
Whoa.
So cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah, it
That's
was
so
really,
interesting.
really awesome to meet her. And I just learned so much about being a better natural dyer.
That's dope.
Yeah, we did a fermented indigo vat, which was really fun.
We know you love an indigo vat.
I love an indigo vat. I love the way it smells. Like it has a really distinctive, like stinky smell. But I'm into it. But I also like the smell of like wet wool, which is also a distinctively stinky smell. To be clear, it's clean wool.
It's
clean wool when it's wet. Not like poopy wool.
Not like poopy, dirty,
poopy, stinky
like
wool.
wet dog.
Yeah, that's stinky.
You just like a clean.
But like I used to.
When you clean wool, ladies and gentlemen, you get it wet.
You do. You get it wet. And as I do a lot of wet felting, and I just love the smell of that wet wool.
Yeah.
I love this way it leaves it on my hands.
Okay, so like tell us how you got invited to this art craft like extravaganza, because that's really impressive. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
And I want the listeners to know.
Oh, thank you. So I am a member of the Rocky Mountain Weavers Guild.
Hot.
Here in Denver. That's right. Yes, I'm one of the youngest members. So 11 years ago, this woman named Donna Brown, who was a fiber artist, a natural dyer, and an educator, started a natural dye garden in Denver in partnership with the Denver Botanic Gardens. Slay. Amazing.
Yeah.
So with the guild, there's a group of us who, it's a volunteer, but we take care of the garden every summer.
Okay.
And so we tend it, we collect the flowers and plant materials for dyeing. And then we usually have a dye pot every week. We meet weekly. And so we'll have a little dye pot, and record everything, and everyone can like put a little something in. So, you get some little great samples.
Oh my God, I love that.
And then we usually have stuff that we dye and then sell at our guild sale in October. So there's kind of lots of stuff going on. There's also educational outreach. We do kids camps in the summer, so the kids get to come like pick the flowers a lot of times and do some different fiber art related activities.
Yeah.
So that's going on. And then there's been some other outreach with other groups that have come through. This is only my second summer with them, so I'm still like, a little baby in the group. Anyway, so Donna started this garden 11 years ago, and she was an educator, and she taught multiple times at John C. Campbell Folk School, which is where I went last week.
Yeah.
And then she helped them start their dye garden as well.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So, and I think partially it was like they funded part of it. This was probably 5-ish years ago. I want to say 4 or 5 years ago, if my timeline is right.
Yeah.
She, unfortunately, one of her sons passed away very unexpectedly. And part of this kind of foundation money that they had went to start the dye garden. And the dye garden at the folk school was named after him.
Aww.
So it's named the Corey Brown Memorial Garden.
Aww.
So last year, unfortunately, Donna Brown also passed away. Yeah, she was very sick. It was very sad, but she is soon they're going to rename that garden the Corey and Donna Brown Memorial Garden. So I think that's really exciting.
It wouldn't exist without her.
Exactly. So Catherine Ellis, who taught this class, wanted to do something to honor Donna's memory after she heard of her passing. And so she decided to organize this natural dye class. And so I went as sort of like a, kind of representation of our group here in Denver, and to, help continue to connect our communities together.
That's so beautiful.
It was like such a cool experience. So I'd found out about the class through my Dye Garden group, and I, it's not cheap.
Yeah.
But then I found out that there were scholarships that the guild gives out and also the group from Dye Garden. So I was like, okay, well, let me apply to these scholarships to see if I can do the class.
Yeah.
And they were like, absolutely,
Of course,
we want you to go.
The Dye Garden community person.
Yeah, so it was really cool I got a scholarship from both groups. It's just like it's like the same people, but it's anyway. So I got 2 scholarships to go.
That's so cool.
So that was really helpful. And it was just so special to meet Catherine because she is like, I am literally not teaching anymore after this.
Wow.
Because she's older. She's got a grandson she wants to hang out with and do her own personal practice. But she also released a book with a cohort about like the art and science. That's what it's called, the art and science of natural dyes. And they go into a lot of like the chemistry of how things are working. And so
sick.
We got to talk a lot about that in relation to making, dye vats and like, mordants and just like, what's happening chemically there. So that was really exciting and interesting. But yeah, she did say this was like gonna really officially be her last class, but she does keep a blog that she's still very invested in, and she talks a lot about indigo on there. So Catherine Ellis, look her up, look at her blog. She's so precious and so smart, and just like has traveled everywhere. She shared this project that her and Donna worked on to help this group of women in Guatemala basically learn how to dye their yarn in better processes so that they could sell yarns and sell weavings. Bless you.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Hold on. Pause for a tissue.
Pause for tissue. We're tissue girlies. I'm just a girl who tissues.
I just have a little tiny little skinny nose.
It just drips a little bit. Oh my God. I don't know where this is going.
Okay, I'm so sorry I interrupted you with my sneeze.
Oh, all good.
Oh my God, I swear I'm not sick.
Oh no, you're fine. It's just like it's just been a day, okay, guys?
Oh my God, I'm suddenly like so sniffly.
You good?
I'm good.
You good? Okay, You're good. Yeah, so she shared with us about this project with this group of women in Guatemala, and so they've just done all of this work. So it was just such a special class, and everyone in my class was awesome.
Yes,
everyone was just so generous.
Did you have to like apply to get into the class?
No, I did not.
Anyone could just take it?
Mm-hmm.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I like that about it. There's other craft schools that you do have to like apply to like register for a class, which I don't really understand because it's like I'm paying you to take this class.
Yeah.
Why do I need to apply? Anyway, whatever. I'm sure they have their reasons, and that's fine. But no, you don't need to. And they had everything. I mean,
so sorry.
Oh, good. So they had everything. I mean, they had the dyeing classes, they had weaving classes, quilting and sewing, blacksmith, wood carving,
dude,
soap making, jewelry, broom making. Yeah, so there was just like all these classes going on. And they have a cooking and a dance program. So you could go learn about Appalachian folk dancing.
Sick. I want to go so bad now.
I think you'd love it. It was
so fucking
fun. They even had a night where they were like, okay, let me back up. They like keep you busy. Like you will have something to do all day.
Okay. How so?
It's very structured. Like they have breakfast, but then before breakfast they have a lot of times they did this like morning song.
Okay.
Start the day singing some folk songs.
Dude, this sounds like a cult.
all little craft school is like kind of culty.
Like, what?
I'm
It
kind of
sounds
into
kind
it.
of like it's like exactly my kind of cult.
Yeah, exactly.
Singing songs in the morning.
Yes.
Name something more, Diana. Like, you can't.
We sang little songs, or they had like these little cards at mealtime, like lunch and dinner. You would either do a song of thanks or words of thanks, and it would be short, like one line or something.
Okay.
But like one of the little songs was to the tune of When the Saints Go Marching In. So it's just imagine that vibe. But
oh,
like
and the Saints.
we didn't get that excited about it, but yeah, anyway,
that sounds like such a blast.
it was great. And but it's so funny because growing up in the Catholic Church, I'm so used to shit like that.
Yeah.
Like singing a song or a prayer before we eat. And it was so nice to do it without having to talk about Jesus.
God. And like all of the craziness that goes along with that.
It was just like,
we're just craft people.
It's just like craft
traditional, like little.
Yes. And just like literally about expressing gratitude. And that I really liked.
So magical. I love that.
Yeah. So they would have activities like, because you'd work like, so after breakfast for like 3 hours and then go to lunch and then go back to work for 3 hours. And then you have like an hour and a half break before dinner. And they had like all sorts of stuff. One day they did a campus tour. Another day, I think they did a like yoga session. So they just like had little things peppered in. And then after dinner, they had like other activities. So like the first night was like, there was a concert. There was like a little bluegrass band. Bluegrass band. A little bluegrass band. And one night they like were teaching folk dancing.
That is so
and
fun.
I thought
I don't
of
even
you.
know what that is.
They're
dancing.
like line dances.
Is it partner dancing?
Oh yeah, and then you like switch partners and stuff.
Oh,
it's
fun.
It's like imagine Bridgerton, but like Appalachian. It's like that. I definitely.
I'm imagining it.
So I definitely thought of you. I'm going to be totally honest. I was so overstimulated and full from dinner. I did not dance.
That's fine. I know that you can dance.
Thank you. And I felt really bad because I went in there with a few other of my like classmates and like friends I had made. And I was like, I really just want to look like I don't want to dance. And I went and sat down. This old man immediately came up to me and asked me to dance. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, I am not dancing tonight.
Hell yeah.
So I had to turn somebody down.
You know what? That's what Diana's do. You know,
it's just
sometimes
they just
break some hearts.
It's true.
Yeah.
He was also so sweaty. Like he had been dancing for a while, and I was like,
no.
I'm so glad you're having fun, but like I'm not gonna hold hands with you.
Ew, yeah. No.
And he wasn't being creepy about it at all. But I'm just saying.
I know exactly the vibe. If the listeners don't know, I'm obsessed with swing dancing.
Yep.
And know exactly the kind of character that is running to your table.
Yep.
Sweaty ass man.
Yep. Sweaty ass man. And I'm just like, no, I'm good.
No, I'm good.
I'm good. And it was so funny. This one woman in my class, because she was also like, I'm not gonna dance. And she was like, I don't like touching people I don't know. And I was like, that's such a valid reason.
Yeah. It's not everyone's thing. It's really kind of intimidating.
It is. And I'm sorry, Joey just got spooked by something in this bag and jumped, and it was precious. Are you putting on a show for us, sir?
We're putting on a show for you, but Jelly's putting on a show for us.
It's true. It's just showception.
Just want attention right now. He's
totally.
Okay, pause for tissue. I'm so sorry.
Pause for tissue, pausing for tissue. We're just blowing our noses here.
I'm gonna make that so loud in post. And
I think you should
add some music.
My favorite podcast. Somebody had recorded a little song for them, and they use it. And it's whenever like they need to do something like this, it plays, and it's like, please stand by. We had to step away, and na 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 na. And like a fan made it for them, and they use it.
That's amazing.
Isn't that fun?
I love that so much.
Jesus, Jelly Bean. Jesus. What has he
Jelly Bean was
got?
going crazy.
He has like a
He
piece
has-
of toilet paper or something. Like, I don't even know what it
it's
is.
from my weaving.
Oh, what?
It's
Did
from-
he
it's
take
like
it from a
the-
weaving?
It's like the
Oh,
little
it's the filler.
It's
It's
a
the
filler
filler.
from the
If you know, you know.
weaving. If you know, you know. Filler weaving, craft gang.
That's right.
Well, I'm so happy that you got to experience that.
Thank
And I wanted to ask
you.
you, like,
Yes. Ask me.
I just maybe I don't think it's like a concise question. I just wanted
Okay.
to talk about like what the community of a dye garden means to you, because
Oh my God.
everything about that sounds like so.
That's a
It's
lovely
I feel like that just
question.
like wraps around like what it means to be in a craft community. Like they literally
Yeah.
you were like, I want to do this. Let me figure out
Heck
resources, and everyone
yeah.
just wrapped you up in a
Everyone,
warm hug.
they did. That's
And it's
so.
because you're such a part of like the crowd, like the Viber community in Denver.
Thank you.
Like you're so.
I'm really, really trying to be like involved.
You are, girl. You're killing it.
Oh, I am involved now because I
Yeah.
do the social media pages, which
No
I
way.
totally
For the
need-
dye garden?
For the dye garden, yeah, I took
Oh
it
my
over
God, that's
recently.
awesome.
Yeah, I love that question because Catherine posed the question to us the first day, like, what does a garden mean to you?
Ugh.
And
And for
it
you,
was
it's like
such
your
a
family too, right?
yeah, it was such a great. It was so interesting to hear everyone's responses to it
Mm-hmm.
and what that meant for everybody. I made a new friend.
Oh my God.
Her name's Ashley.
Ashley, hi
She's-
baby.
Hi, baby. Love her. We should have her on the pod. She's great. She's a jewelry artist.
Okay.
But she was talking about how to her gardens mean inheritance because they, she was talking about her family from Sicily,
Sexy.
right?
Mm-hmm.
Having plants from those gardens and having that passed throughout the family. And I thought that was so beautiful because we have, I have a similar thing in my family. My mom and dad, they have roses from, I think, my mom's grandmother's garden. Not in Lithuania, but it's still like
Still, that's
she's got that. And I think they actually have some amaryllis that were from Lithuania, maybe. I don't remember, but I will have to ask. But I love that idea of the inheritance of a garden.
yeah.
For me, a garden is such a like beautiful metaphor for all of life, like just for like the experience of life, because things take time. There's late bloomers, there's early bloomers. Like if the soil's not right, then things can die or thrive. And I think it's so poetic, this idea that we like bury a seed in the same way we like bury our deceased, and yet there's all this potential held within that. And pause for cat. There's all this potential within a seed, and it's like you don't really know what's going to happen to it until you take care of it, because if you ignore it, it doesn't grow. Aww. I mean, that's how people are, right?
Yeah.
And I have been so attracted to that idea, and I've been thinking a lot about that in my own work because I do a lot of natural dyeing for yarn to do tapestry weaving with. And just this whole idea of like using parts of the earth to make art in honor of the earth, I think is a really nice cycle. And it's just kind of a very cyclical process for me.
Yeah.
And there's like times of the year that, you're harvesting. And so then that kind of dictates like, when do you dye?
Yeah.
And DYE.
DYE. Not DIE.
Yeah. And, and then even, I use wool. So it's like working with sheep. It's like, well, they get sheared at certain times of the year. And anyway, so I love that whole, like, there's lots of seasonal activities. And I think that's really beautiful. But the community with the garden has been so exciting. I mean, we just like once a week I just get to go like gab with other
Yeah.
ladies about our fiber projects and about
Ugh.
our gardens. And it's just the cutest thing ever. I mean, we talk about other stuff too, but like that's mainly like we all have this really specific thing that we're interested in and we just get around to talk about it. It's awesome.
That's so beautiful. I mean, it's kind of like what we're doing here.
Exactly. So it's another aspect of craft, and
Yeah.
it's just like the garden, like we wouldn't have the dyes if we did not tend the garden, you know?
Right.
And it's like
Yeah.
that
Oh
has
my
to
God.
happen, and it's slow and it can be a lot of hard work.
Yeah.
But it's so
Is there ever
rewarding.
any like drama, like gossip at the dye garden?
I'm gonna say yes, but I'm not gonna say any further.
No. I don't want you to dish out the tea.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
yeah, yeah.
like.
Oh, but yeah, you get a bunch of girls together, and of course there's drama.
Oh yeah. Oh,
I mean,
fun.
we've never had anything major. I think it's more just like, you know, we're just talking about other things that have that have happened or whatever, but nothing too dramatic.
Wow. That's like
Yeah.
I would join for just the gossip.
Right. That's so funny. But yeah, it was fun. I met this woman, Pat, in my dye class, and she lives like maybe 2 hours from the folk school.
Wow.
And so once a week she goes and weeds the dye garden there.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, I'm gonna think of you every time I come up here. And I was like,
Oh,
I'm gonna think of you weeding,
that's so cute.
weeding the garden here in Denver. So that was so fun. And there's so many good connections like that. Several people were like, oh, we're coming out to Denver or whatever. And I was like, come see us. So
hey, I mean, that scholarship was put to good use. You literally fostered the connection between
fostering community,
both
baby.
of you. Oh, I'm so proud of you. That's
Thank
so
you.
beautiful.
Thank you.
Does it make you like really happy to do something similar to like what your parents do? Like, does that?
Yeah.
Do you think about that at all? Because
constantly.
Me, really?
Yeah.
It's just tradition is so important to me, and I feel like I see a lot of that in craft. Like it's like
absolutely,
it has like the sentimentality.
Or yeah, like no, it totally
like
does.
Ritual,
yes, ritual, yes,
cult shit.
It's funny. I always tell my weaving students when they start to tell me like, "Oh, I really like this," and I'm like, "Yeah, you caught the weaving bud," and I'm like, "Join us, one of us." I'm like, "It's not a cult, I swear.
No way out."
It's just gonna weave you in.
Just gonna weave me alone.
No, I totally agree. I think craft tradition is so important. However, I do also want to say I think craft innovation is also equally as important.
That is, yeah. Wow.
Yeah. Woo.
Well,
I didn't think I was going to
tell me more about
that, but
craft
innovation. So I think technology has been playing a huge role in the development and contemporary. I'm trying to make it a word. Contemporization. I don't know if that's a word, but we're making it a word.
Okay.
The contemporization of craft.
Yeah.
Well, and
like, what are you talking about?
So, kind of, my brain's kind of going a few different ways. I gotta tell a few stories, I think, to get my point across.
Okay.
So, like, while I was at the folk school, there was a Navajo weeding class, which was so cool to go up and see and talk to the teacher, talk to them. So, Gloria Begay and her family were there. Her husband made all of their looms and tools that they used for the class. And then Gloria was so kind enough she brought some natural dye plants that they use traditionally. And like they live like in Navajo Nation in Arizona.
Okay.
And so the way that she's doing everything is very like culturally traditional, and it's really important to their culture. But it was also very different from how like we were working in our natural dye class. And so some of that is, because she would put kind of everything in one pot. Meanwhile, we were like doing a lot of things separately. And that's all like very culturally significant to her lineage. and the practice in that within that. I'm sorry, I keep having little burps. I don't know if you're gonna catch them on the microphone or not, but
That's
so I'm
okay.
just the gassy girl.
We love a gassy girl.
So, but then the other thing to think about is like they live in a place where there is not a lot of water. So
Oh.
using one pot for
Uh-huh.
everything makes way more sense.
Yeah.
So there's like
That's
the landscape, the environment also has such a big impact, because we even talked about certain natural dyes being used in certain places because that's what they had there, because that's what grew there.
Yeah.
But of course now we have, we're able to share ideas much more easily and quickly. But anyway, so like those types of like cultural practices and traditions are so important.
Yes.
That's important.
Yeah.
But then, as we learn more about science and how like dye molecules work, it's like processes are changed because it like chemically works better, so there's like that aspect of it.
Right.
But then like furthermore, with like weaving specifically, and even knitting actually, so there are digital looms, computerized looms and computerized knitting machines. So like the design process is happening on the computer digitally.
Yeah.
And then once that design process is done, then you implement that design into the software.
Yeah.
And then that program talks to the loom or talks to the knitting machine. And then you operate that loom or knitting machine to create that design you made. So it's such a different way of practicing. But we can do so much more than we used to be able to do. Like they can do all of those types of things a lot faster and do some really detailed, pattern work or image work within those weavings, those knits. So that's what I mean. Like tradition and innovation. There's space for both, and like we need both.
And it's like you can't just have tradition. Like you can't put like rules on it like that. Like art is so about,
and we evolve, and so does craft, and it has to be allowed to evolve. That's just how the world works.
Yeah. I love that. I really agree with that.
Yeah.
And but we wouldn't have any of it without like the processes that we know and should like respect and celebrate and teach.
And I think
the
you
next
have
generation
to understand them in order to do the innovative thing.
Right. It's like you have to learn how to like break the rules. Like you have to learn the rules first before you can break them.
You can break them.
I learned that phrase when I was taking my drawing classes in college.
Yeah.
And I hated drawing. I didn't want to draw, but
I understand.
But like those classes really actually taught me like so much. They taught me way more than I thought I was going to get out of them. And like I could do way more stuff once I learned the foundation of like how to draw a face, like
absolutely. And I think that's what people forget when they're, taking a class or something. It's like they see, this one thing, a picture of something on, Pinterest or whatever. And they're like, I want to make that. And it's like, sometimes you got to start way down here to get there. But it's like,
and it's frustrating, but like that's the whole point of craft. It's like slow, and you have to work at it. It's like a skill. And then I think it teaches you, it makes you look at, like for me at least, it makes me look at like all sorts of different industries and how like us making it, I don't know what I'm trying to say, like let's just say like the clothing industry. Like since we've made it so like not easy to make clothes, but we've the process of making clothes now is so far away from actually
from where it was because of industrialization.
Right. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. Like industrialization has made us, no one knows what it takes to make a shirt.
No, we're totally, it disconnects people from it.
Yeah.
The same way that like people have been disconnected from where their food is grown.
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah. And it feels, there's so many layers to all of that too. I think there's a lot of power dynamics and control around those things, around separating people from those things.
Yeah.
Because it makes them reliant on the new form.
Okay, so we've gone like way on so many tangents about craft. I loved our little talk about that.
No, I think that was great.
I think we need to transition.
Yeah, let's transition. We have topics to discuss.
We came prepared, you guys. I'm so excited.
We did. We had a plan, and yeah, we are prepared to discuss.
I wrote down 4 notes.
Wow.
Even. Wow. I know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Count them.
Wow. Count them. Count them up.
Because today we are officially talking about, drumroll, our craft goals for the end of the year.
Yeah. I was going to try to say it with you, and then I was like, I'm not sure what she's going to say next. Yeah. Craft goals.
Okay. So we're talking about our official goals that we are going to plug against in this year of our Lord 2025.
That's hilarious.
Just left my mouth. I didn't even think about saying that. It just left it.
Just happened.
Wildly atheist.
I know. I was like, says the atheist person in the room. Yes, so we're talking about our goals for our crafting. We're going to talk about our personal craft goals, maybe some professional crafting goals.
Oh, I just remembered one thing that I didn't write down.
Write it down, or it's not real.
Oh, it's not real. Okay, so what I kind of want to start, okay?
Go ahead.
I haven't talked about what craft I'm working on yet.
Oh, yes.
I wanted it to be, it has to do with one of the goals of my craft,
one of your crafting goals. Yeah.
So you know how you have your incredible pink steering wheel cover.
Yes.
Fuzzy. Diana has this like amazing,
it's incredible,
fluffy pink fur ball on her freaking steering wheel.
Hot pink, guys. It's hot pink.
It's like my dream. Like I'm so jealous.
It's like if Barbie had a steering wheel cover, it would be this cover.
Yes, and it's amazing, and I'm obsessed with it. And it reminded me of when I had my old car. I had speaking of our family, it was my grandma Lee's car that I got because right when she lost her like ability to drive is when I gained my driver's license. So
nice little transition.
I know. 99 gold Camry. I named her Rosie. Anyway, I made a steering wheel cover crochet.
Yes.
For that car. Do you remember that?
Vaguely.
I had that car in college.
Told me about it.
I totally had that car and steering wheel and cover
with you.
Yeah, we weren't that close.
We weren't that close then.
Which is so sad.
Fine.
Which is fine.
We're close now.
Anyway, so I got rid of that car and I got rid of the steering wheel cover, and one of my goals is to finish. I need my steering wheel cover.
Yes.
So I'm making it out of this big, huge, messy bag of scrap yarn.
Love it. I love it. I love it already.
Thank you.
Crocheted. It's got some stripes. It's different colors. We got purple, like what do you call that?
Like a coral?
Like a coral, pink, a green, and I'm talking like a good solid
Kelly green,
and then we got the sunny yellow color, and then we've got bubblegum pink, and then we have turquoise.
Yeah,
we're obsessed so far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just like making the colors. Like, I don't know, I haven't measured the steering wheel yet, so I don't know if this is gonna like fit on it, but I'm just gonna wing it. Whatever, that's fine. I have to redo it. It's not going to take me very long.
Or you could just like crochet a little border.
Yeah, that's
on it or
so
something.
true.
Don't
You're
redo
so smart.
it. That's a great thing about crochet. You just like constantly add to it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So that's one. Okay. Cool.
Steering wheel cover.
I have a few. Okay.
All right,
so
tell us.
Number 2 is kind of a chore, but it's also kind of I genuinely need and want to do this.
Yes.
The baby blanket for my cousin.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Yes, you should finish that because it's going to be really cute.
And my mom gave me a deadline of the end of this month, which absolutely won't happen.
Yo, that's coming up soon.
I know. But maybe.
A
girl can dream. I don't know.
I have faith in you.
So I need to finish that. It's really cute. It's going to be like a bunch of different like animals.
So cute.
I'm so excited about it. So I need to do that.
So cute.
I know. And then my mom and I are going to like sew it all together. And my dad's going to help us make like one of those like boards that like blocks each of the little squares.
Shut up.
It's a family adventure.
I'm obsessed. This is why you have an engineer in the family.
I know, right?
To just like build shit.
I know. And he has like this whole like I mean, my dad made my tufting frame.
Shut the front door.
Yeah. Well, we made it together, but really he made it.
But he did it.
I watched him. I paid for it. I paid for it, and I was like, listen, how do we do it? And he said,
we're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this. As he's like doing it, and you're like, oh, cool. Here's it. You need a screw.
Yeah. That's basically what happened.
I'm obsessed with that.
Okay, my next two have everything to do with you. Wait, I'm gonna keep those for the end. Okay, my. I don't know if these are allowed for the craft goals because they require your. Okay. Anyway, my third thing that I need to do is I want to apply to that artist residency.
Yes.
The tufting.
Yes. Tuff the World.
Tuff the World.
If you didn't know, Tuff the World just started a residency program, and D has to go.
I have to go.
You have to go.
I have to go. Also, I would get to see that warehouse. I just started. I just started a sexy warehouse job.
So sexy.
I really want to talk about that at the end of the pod.
But yes, we'll get into
our
it.
Goals, because I have a lot to say about that.
Yes.
And then fourth, I want to make a website for my rugs.
Yes, you need one.
I need a website.
Absolutely.
And I just need an organized portfolio.
Yeah, basically.
And like a CV on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
So
it's easy peasy.
It's like it's easy. It's just a chore, you know.
It is a chore because oh God.
Oh God.
I know. So I'm just thinking about my website, and I'm like, I feel like every couple of months I'm like, ew, I need to change it.
I know, right? Every time I make a website, I'm like, okay, awesome, I did it. And then 1 second later, I'm like, I hate it.
It's so gross. I'm like, I hate it. Yeah. I hate everything on here.
I fucking hate it. I just always try to make it like too colorful, and then it looks bad.
And then it's too much. And then I have the same thing, and I'm like, what are my colors?
I know. We need to make a website.
We do. We're gonna anyway. That's bottom of the list.
We don't even want to talk about that.
That's not even.
Don't even talk.
No.
Maybe it exists by the time this is out.
Maybe it will. Okay.
So my two that have to do with you. Are you ready? Okay.
Yes.
Buddy sweater. Buddy sweater. I have to make a buddy sweater. I want to finish that by the end of the year. I mean, maybe that's impossible.
I put start the buddy sweater on my list, so I'm thinking we're gonna start the sweater.
The buddy sweater.
We are.
That's gonna happen.
That's gonna happen. We're gonna start it.
Okay. And then the last one is felted rug.
Felted rug.
Dee and I want to make a felted rug together.
We've been planning this. We need to just design it and
see that one I had is just start that one. I guess it'll go faster once we start it.
Yeah. I don't think we don't necessarily need to get those done by the end of the year.
We don't need to get we don't need to get any of it done.
We're gonna start. I mean, we're gonna try.
We're gonna track the goals.
That's true. We're gonna try. We're gonna see what happens.
Right.
Was that all? Okay, awesome. I feel like my list is so long now.
Oh my God. Well, I could create more.
You can. You can. Also, Dee has a new commission.
I have a new commission.
So she's gonna be doing her commission.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my commission. That feels more like
that's a professional goal.
Like I'm
that's
going
a professional
to do that.
sale goal.
Yeah.
That's what I call them. Okay. Are you ready for my list?
I'm ready.
Okay, I'm gonna finish this sock. It's almost done. It's almost done. I need to try it on. I'm gonna try it on right now.
Try it on live.
And we're gonna see if I'm ready to do the toes yet.
Oh, so close.
Oh, I think I am ready. I think I'm ready to do the toes.
Oh my God.
Oh, I'm obsessed.
It's so cute. Wait. Please watch this on YouTube, you guys.
Please come look at my sock. Look at my sock
is in the middle of the freaking camera. And it's in a sock that she made.
In a sock that I freaking made.
You knitted that, dude.
I'm so impressed with myself.
I'm so impressed.
Also, this yarn is gorgeous.
It's gorgina.
So I'm going to finish this damn sock.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to knit myself a pair of socks.
Oh, yeah.
This is happening. I would like to knit a hat for Greg.
Oh my God. Wait, you're rapid firing them. I'm not
rapid
able to process everything that you're saying.
Rapid fire.
Okay, it's a lot of knitting.
It's a lot. Yeah. Yeah. I just have felt, oh God, that feels good. I know I couldn't keep the meditation position for very long. Yes. So there's some knitting projects.
Okay. So wait. Knit yourself a pair of socks after this.
Yes.
What yarn do you want to use?
I don't know yet. It's either going to be cotton or like a wool. Maybe I'll do a wool.
Like thin or thick?
Probably similar to this, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's kind of like it's a sock weight. maybe a fingering weight.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna knit Greg a hat.
I'm gonna knit Greg a hat.
That'll be easier.
Yeah. And I've got some chunky yarn I'm gonna use. I am making pillows for my friend Hannah who's getting married this fall. So I have to do that. And then begin the buddy sweater.
Yeah. Buddy sweater.
And then begin our felted rug project.
You had those two too?
I did.
Oh my God.
Well, okay. I added the rug as you were talking.
Okay. Yeah.
Because you said two, and I was like, what's the other one? I was like, oh, the rug.
The rug.
But I had the buddy sweater on for sure. I finished my mending project. I have like so many things that just need like a little hole patched on them. And I like need to get it done.
You know what I think at the end of the year when we do our wrap up of stuff, we need to bring all of our work in progress.
I think we should.
Yeah.
And maybe all the things we made too.
Yeah.
Yes. That's happening.
All the things, well, definitely all the things that we made, but also all of our whips.
Yes, I totally agree. So I'm gonna my goal is to finish my all my little mending projects. I need to plan my dye garden, which like
your personal one.
Yeah, at my house. Okay. So I think I'm gonna rip up some stuff and plant some different stuff. So I need to plan that so that I know when to start my seeds.
Okay.
And then I really want to design a large scale tapestry weaving.
How large?
I'm talking like the size of your rugs.
I just thought of another one.
Like 4 by 6 feet, something wild.
Oh
I just wanted to do something really big.
Do you have that loom?
No, I think I'm gonna have to make it.
Make it?
I just think I'm gonna have to make it somehow, but I'm gonna do it. I just really, I want to work bigger. I've made a lot of smaller projects because I have a smaller tapestry loom that I've been working on, and it's been great. I've really enjoyed it, but I'm just ready to go big.
Yeah,
go big or go home.
Yeah.
So those are my kind of personal crafting goals, and then I have a few professional ones because I do want to start making sales with my stuff. So we're having the guild sale in October.
Awesome.
So I'd like to weave at least 8 to 10 scarves to sell.
Yeah, I love that. That's
I've
doable.
already got 2, so it's we're good.
We're good.
It's in October. I have time. And then I'm working on one right now, but I want to weave 2 to 3 really long yardages of fabric that I'm gonna cut and sew into tops, which is interesting. So that's how I used to work when I first started really weaving. So okay, this all has a story. So I learned how to weave when I was in college. I studied abroad, and then oh my god, Jelly. Jelly is, I've never seen him zoom this hard.
He just sprinted all the way from that side.
Sprinting. He's just so yeah. You're just so excited about craft.
Excited, Jelly Bean.
He's got the sweetest little voice. George is meow. She's been doing some nasty meows recently. Anyway, so I was just weaving on my own, and then I had done this continuing weaving class in my hometown after college, so I was able to work on some bigger looms. But then I was just weaving on a small tapestry loom. Then I went to Japan. I learned about saori weaving, which I'll talk about on a different episode.
Okay.
But I bought a loom from them because I was just very excited about it. And it's there's a lot of intuitive work, a lot of hand work. Oh my gosh. I thought I was going to knock over the cat tower. Oh my God. So he's like, hurry the fuck up with your story. So anyway, learn Saori weaving. There's a lot of handwork and a lot of intuitive work. I can't take you seriously right now. I know. He's just like staring at us.
He just laid down and then put his like
just like slumped over
like, he's like,
hey,
okay,
girl,
tell me what you have to say.
Tell me, girl.
As he's like panting from running.
Yes. So,
oh my God.
I bought a loom from them. I shipped it back to Texas. I put it together when I got home. And then I just would be weaving like yards, like 5 yards, 10 yards, you know?
Wow.
And then I would just like, you know, it was all very simple weaves, which again, I'll get into when I talk about that at some other date. But I was just weaving, and then I would like just cut and place stuff and, you know, not really plan out what they were the pieces, like the top. I was making tops, like woven, boxy tops.
Yeah.
I didn't plan what they were going to look like before. I just like went for it. And so then I went to grad school and I like totally reframed the way I was weaving. So I was just learning a lot of like different styles of weaving than Saori. And so I got way more structured with my projects. And now I've been like thinking, how do I like blend those two types of practices together? So I've been kind of going back and like, why don't I try what I used to do, but in a way that feels more. So we're never going to get done with this. Jelly's just, he's doing the most right now.
Did you see?
He's just like staring at us from under the coffee table. Oh my God.
Sorry. I really wanted to keep it together.
I know, we tried. So I've been revisiting like this old process of mine that I hadn't done since like 2018, really. And it's been really fun.
So you're just going to make a bunch of like...
I'm just weaving a really long yard of... I've got like... I think I've got maybe 5 yards right now.
Damn, girl.
And I'm just going to see how those work together. But like the way I use colors and materials are way more structured now, in the sense that like I'm just better at envisioning and planning those things out.
Yeah.
And I'm going to see what happens.
That's amazing. I love that for you. Because that's one of your personal...
That's one of my personal goals. Yeah. So I'd like to do like 2 or 3 like, you know, long yardage pieces. I'm working on one right now. And, you know, we'll see if I'll probably at least get to one more. Are you going to change
anything about your old process?
Yes. Yes. I mean... I used to, so something that the Saori does, they actually sell like pre-made warps.
Yeah.
And then they have like a special way to put them onto your loom. But, and so I was getting like black warps. So I was getting like one color warp. But now I'm like, no, I'm going to make my own warps. I'm going to be really specific about color and material. But it's been a way for me to use up my stash of yarn. Because I have a lot of yarn that's just like little bits. But if I'm doing, you know, like these new scarf line that I'm doing, or if I'm, you know, weaving a bigger piece, I'm like, I need the same type of yarn, or I'm going to dye a large group of yarn. So I've been more so buying like undyed bulks of yarn, but then I just have all this other yarn that's like, use me.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. And so it's like, I need to use that, you know, in a way that still works for my practice. And so I can make products that that mesh well together, as opposed to them just being super random.
Yeah.
So, you know, I've weeded out a lot of stuff from my yarn stash that is like not a material or a color palette that I like. So I feel like I have a lot of stuff that is more cohesive and like my kind of very specific color palette that I use in my work. That's also like being translated into my brand. So it's, it's just
so cool.
It's cool. It's feels very full circle to kind of revisit this side of my practice.
Yeah.
Now that I'm like so many years advanced from when I started. Like, does that make sense?
Yeah, it does make sense.
Yeah.
I love doing this podcast so much.
Me too.
I have so much to say, and I feel like we've been talking for so long already.
We have like how long have we even been?
An hour and 15, I think.
Yeah, we just
I don't care because I have so much to say.
There's so much to say. You can listen in blocks.
Well, so I just took your weaving class.
Yeah, she did.
Which was so fun. Wait, I need to show them my bag.
Where is it?
It's right there. Whatever, I'll show them later.
Okay. She wove fabric to become a bag, and it's blue and pink and amazing.
And I loved it so much. And last night, because the last night was the last class, and you were talking about the class, and you were talking about maybe teaching at the folk school.
That's my goal. Fingers crossed, man. I gotta apply and all that jazz.
Oh my God, you're so cool. Because I know just personally as your friend that you were kind of like struggling to find work. To find like how do you feel now? Because I feel like you seem a little bit more hopeful, inspired,
100%,
and like knowing where like direction is.
I think so. When moving here, I got my teaching job where I still teach, like before I moved here, and so that was always a really it's been consistent. But there was a time period in there like last year where I just like was not, a lot of my classes were getting canceled because they just didn't have enough enrollment. And, teachers don't get paid a lot.
No, girl. Nope.
So there's that aspect of it. And, Greg and I struggled a little bit, financially. And, we had kind of a shitty apartment when we first moved here. And now we're in a much better living situation, and we're with other craft artists, actually.
Yeah.
We'll probably bring them on the podcast.
Oh my God, we need that.
100%.
We need Rachel on the pod.
Absolutely. I think we should have Andrew too. I mean, he does glass work. Anyway.
Yeah.
Aside. But and then a place that I was teaching closed. Rest in peace, Fancy Tiger. So it was like, that was a loss of income and, that community. And I had tried teaching elsewhere, but it was just, money was good, all that good stuff, but it just didn't have the supplies and the support that I have in this position that I've been working at for like 3 years now. And so I just was getting to a point where I was like, and I had a part-time job, but then I quit that because it wasn't working. And my boss at the time was like, I don't know if it was going to work out. And so I was just feeling so like diminished. I was like, what am I doing? Like, I'm not selling work at markets. Like, I didn't get like hardly any commissions last year, which part of it was like, I kind of put a pause on it because I was just trying to figure some other things out. But yeah, so I was just like, I wasn't making much income teaching or, selling. And then I was just at the point where I was like, what do I do with my life? Like, I have spent, 6 years in a collegiate environment studying craft, and now specifically textiles. Like, I've taken so many workshops, I've taught in all these different realms, and I was applying to a lot of professor positions at universities, which, in case you didn't know, is like impossible to get, particularly in fibers, because there's just not a lot of programs or positions out there.
Right.
So it just felt like, well, what am I doing with my life? Like, is this sustainable?
It's like you, if anyone is qualified,
right?
Like, there's no other way to get more qualified than fibers professor.
Yeah.
Than you already are.
I was like, I don't know what else to do.
What else do I do? Like, there's no other. Yeah.
I was just like, I don't know what else I could do.
I have
more.
A graduate degree. Yes, I have the teaching experience. I have a personal art practice.
Yeah.
I have
I'm doing all the things. We curated a show together. It's like, I don't know what else these people want.
Right. Yeah.
One of the reasons I didn't get a position, I was told the other candidates had a broader international exhibition record.
Like, and what do you have to do? Like, sell foot
What do I have to do to do that?
What is happening?
I've thought about selling feet pics. I have nice feet. So yeah, it's difficult. And like, I had a solo exhibition that I helped organize in Japan when I lived there.
Right.
It's
what
like,
the fuck?
Okay, like,
it's just these people. No, it's just you have to know people.
You do. It's so much about that. And so, yeah, I was in a really like low point and just feeling really uninspired, unmotivated. I started, therapy again this spring.
Congrats.
Thank you. Because I was like, I'm not doing well.
Yeah.
And I don't know what else to do. But recently, just, like last week at the folk school was so inspiring. It was really reinvigorating. So I was around all these people who were doing what I was doing.
Yeah.
And around people who also were teaching these things. And, Catherine Ellis made such a nice statement at the end of our class, because she's like, we're talking about how she's not teaching anymore, but she kind of was like, you guys will be the teachers now. And I was like, Catherine,
you're like, yeah,
stop it. Anyway, so that was really inspiring. And just seeing these other avenues. Yeah, one generation. I mean, seriously though, because we joke about how like in the guild or in these, groups, like there's a lot of older people, and I mean like 70s.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which, someone in their 70s has a lot of life left.
Right. But
however, time on earth is finite. It will end. And it is really important to carry on these traditions, as we've talked about. And I feel like a responsibility and a desire to do those things. But it was just like, I was like, I don't even know how to do that anymore. Or is it worth my time? Like, or am I not the person to do that? Whatever. So
like an existential crisis.
Girl. Yeah. Every day. So, and we also have, not that this has anything to do with our old boss, we have a new boss at a new programmer where we work. And I think, there was that transition point where a lot was very stagnant, because that's just how transitions are sometimes, especially with a work environment. But, now that, she's here and we're like on the ground running, we're like doing more stuff. I started working more with the curator at the cultural center to do more like gallery exhibition work, just helping like prep galleries and help hang stuff, things like that. So I feel like I've been finding these other avenues to kind of walk down. And I think just you also, like within your own practice, you do reach points where you're like, I don't know what I'm doing, or you just feel like you're just not going to make for a little bit.
Yep.
But that's normal and it happens. And I was sort of in that point, and you just have to push through and just keep working. And then I think things start to like realign. So I feel like I'm kind of in that space right now. Like I'm kind of I've been getting into the deflected double weave, which has opened up a new door for me. And then just doing more of being part of the guild and the dye group has been really inspiring. So I've been learning so much about growing things, about using them for dye. And I feel like I can really apply those to stuff that I make personally and to like sell.
Yeah.
So, and I did get a really cool commission earlier this year. It was macrame, but I hand painted all of the cording that I used.
Wow, that's amazing.
It came out really cool. I think dyeing is a really big part of my practice that maybe I wasn't allowing to be so full frontal. Sorry, choice of words. But like I'm seeing how it can be now, I think. And maybe I need to market myself more that way. It's in my name, Diana.
It's Diana.
Diana.
It's so funny. There's like this classic story about me in like, I think I was in like first grade, and the bullies at school were like, "Oh, your name is like Diana. Like you want Anna to die." And I remember coming home like crying about it.
Yeah, that's
but now
rough.
It's like we're Diana.
Diana. Sorry, I just flicked off the camera. Sorry, Mom. It's fine.
I'll blur it. I'll put flowers
censor.
over it.
Oh my God. No, don't censor. We can't be censored.
I will never bleep
I feel like I have a
cuss.
I'm sorry.
Elevate your
I feel like I have a cast on because I got the sock on right now.
You have to cast on.
Cast on, cast off. Shut up. Okay, guys, this is just a aside, but I'm gonna do a little deep dive on like etymology of some of the terms used in craft.
Okay.
Because every time I teach a weaving, like the beginning weaving class, we go over the parts of a loom, and there's like a castle, there's apron strings, and I'm just curious about the linguistic history of these words. So anyway,
cast on, cast off. So psyched for that.
I'm excited.
Okay, let me know when you start researching, because I'll send you a list of words.
Oh, okay, perfect. Research. Yeah, go ahead and start compiling a list. I think it would be fascinating.
Oh, I love it. Well, I wanted to talk about my new job. Well, okay, wait. So while you were talking about your goals, I wrote down 2 more goals.
Let's talk about them.
I forgot that I also am a professional artist,
practice.
And I have a professional practice.
Yes, you do.
That I often forget about. Mm-hmm. And then suddenly people like want me to make stuff for them. And I'm like, oh my God, I can make that. So you mentioned making a big frame.
Yes.
That is one of my goals. I want to make a huge fucking frame. Because right now my studio is in my parents' basement.
Yep.
And
love it.
The last time I made a frame, we had to make it portable because I was working at this art collective studio called Art Gym.
Yep, I remember that. And you had to be able to.
I had to be able to bring it down. Well, I had to be able to bring it down to the basement where it was stored because I didn't get like my own studio room.
Yeah, it's a shared space.
It's a shared space. So you had to like set up and take down every time. So I needed it to be like on wheels and stuff. So the last time I made a frame, there was some size, like I'm really glad I got to make it as big as I did, but there was some size requirements, and it's like really heavy.
Totally.
And like, clunky. So anyway, now I have like a studio that isn't moving, and it's like a huge it's in like the electrical room in the basement, and so it's just like this massive area of the house. And so and I'm so lucky, thank you Mom and Dad for letting me work down there and feeding me whenever I go there.
Are legit amazing.
I literally don't know what I would do without my parents. I love them so
I love
dearly.
My parents so much.
They're my best
Britt
friends.
Ninja, like,
I love them.
Y'all the real ones.
Deb and Reagan, but we call them Reb and Dagan.
Love that.
Anyway, so I want to make the frame, and that'll be a fun project with my dad. I might make a YouTube video about it.
I love that idea.
I might be like, come make a frame with me and my dad.
That'd be cute as
I know,
hell.
right? Okay, so then I also I'm definitely gonna make this commission for this person.
Hell yeah.
Which is gonna be really, really fun. But I also really want to make some tufted sculptures.
Yes.
I
am here for this.
Really want to make tufted sculptures. Like, I think we talked about this on the podcast last time, or the time before that. But
at least we talked about it when we were together.
We talked about it. But I made this sculpture that was like a loaf of bread.
Oh yeah, yes, the bread
loaf. And honestly, I think when I apply to that tufting I have to like tell them that I want to do more of that.
Yes, I think that will be
and
ideal.
I need, because you don't have to know how to tuft to sign up for this. What? I know they will like teach you how to do it.
No, get out of here. Get out of here, because you're gonna get it.
Because I'm gonna get it.
Because
like incredible. I literally teach it.
Yeah,
teach it. I want to. This is my application is gonna be like, listen, I know how to tuft. I teach tufting.
Yeah,
I just taught myself.
Yeah.
So I want to learn from y'all. I have so many questions,
tips
about
and tricks.
What to do, because I don't know how to professionally like trim rugs.
Yeah,
that's the thing that I always am like.
Well, and like the tools too, because I feel like when you're trimming a rug like that, you need like the right kind of scissors or clippers to shave it. And then there's so much shaping you can do with scissors.
But you can also like really fuck that shit up.
Absolutely.
I've done that before where I just give it too much of a haircut, and then it's like you ruin your work.
Yeah.
But like I don't know how they like I also want to learn how to like change the pile height of the gun.
Yeah.
So that you can get like those like really like 3-dimensional like
the really dimensional stuff.
Also, there's this one artist. God, I really wish I could like.
Is she the one we tried to get into our show?
Yeah, the vases one.
So
you know
good.
exactly what I'm talking about.
I know that.
And I know that I lamented about this. Whatever. Complained about this when we were talking about her, when we were looking her up. But I have no fucking clue how she gets, like, how she constructs them. Like, I know obviously how she makes the rugs, and I even know how she like maps them out. Like, she makes them in paper first.
I was gonna say like a paper model.
Yeah, she makes paper model, but I don't know. Is it hot glue that she's using to like? Or is she sewing those things together?
Like hand stitching.
Hand stitching, that
but
sounds
then like,
so...
are they hollow? Are they stuffed?
You don't see the... Is she just... I don't know how she's doing it. I want to know. So I literally have stalked her page so many times because she does process videos.
Yeah.
And skips that part every single time. Probably because no one else is doing it.
Boring as heck.
Well, I think it's because no one else is doing it and she doesn't want to give that away.
Hey, I hear you. There are certain things I will not teach because I'm like, I don't want to teach people how I make my stuff.
Oh my God, slay.
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with you. That's awesome. Anyway, so I really want to make some tufted. I really want to make some like, I really want my, like if I want to be in shows.
Yes.
And I think that for all of the work that I just make to be in galleries, I want it to be revolving camp.
Yes.
So I don't know how to do that, but my idea is that I just want to make like the most ridiculous objects, like they're tufted, weird plush sculptures.
I love that idea.
Like, what kind of objects will I make? I don't know, but I'm thinking like, box of tissues.
That would be
funny. That's like the size of
funny everyday objects. Yeah,
Like each wall of the tissue box is like like literally 6 feet long. Like,
yes.
I want it to be massive.
I feel like a tomato is in your future.
Oh my God. Okay, so you need to just I need other people to tell me what objects to make, and then I'll make them.
I love it.
I really want to do that.
I don't know.
I don't know. I really like household objects.
Should you make a toilet as an ode to Duchamp?
An ode to the Duchamp, yes.
Yeah, that would be really funny.
That would be really funny. I want to make like a...
Like,
what's her fucking name? She was in the Whitney Biennial. She did like the beaded kitchen.
Oh, yeah. I don't remember her name, but I totally remember what you're talking about. She beaded the entire kitchen.
Beaded the entire kitchen.
Fucking
I saw that piece at the Whitney and I cried.
Really?
Yes.
I've only seen photographs of it, but I have
a picture of me. I'm not kidding. Like literally crying outside of that thing. Oh, I'm gonna cry just thinking about it. I want to make a whole kitchen out of rug.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like some sort of installation.
I really want to apply to Understudy, which is a gallery right by the Pepsi Center.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I've heard of it.
They do like experimental shit all the time.
Cool.
And I've been in like critiques with that those curators, and I think that they're awesome.
That'd be awesome.
I think a goal of mine is, dare I say, my biggest goal of the end of this year is to do things even though I'm afraid of doing it.
Yes.
I think so I wanted to talk to you about my new job.
Yeah.
Because I got a new job, you guys.
So you got a new job.
So I went freelance for video editing in November, October-ish last year. And I had this vision of what that would look like.
Yeah.
I think as we all make transitions that are, and it was a risk.
Yeah, of course.
I had to jump into that and tell a lot of people, I'm going to be okay. It's going to be fine.
Yeah.
I'm going to do this.
Yeah.
So then I think that when it didn't work, it's not that it's not working out. Like I'm
it's
getting
just not
clients,
the way you envisioned.
It just doesn't feel good to do it all day long.
Yeah.
For me and my body. And I think that I was viewing that as failure. And I think that I also wasn't trying my hardest because
because it was stressful.
Because it's like doing, like I love video editing. I don't want to give up that skill.
Yeah.
It's why I'm really excited to do this podcast.
Yeah.
It's like, I love my current clients. I do not like the hustle of like getting more clients And I feel like that's just like, it takes a lot of energy for me to do that.
It does. And if you want to do it well and you want to take your time with it. So
yeah. And I just think I was feeling so like exhausted and burnt out on being alone in my apartment every day.
Dude, that's for real.
Like,
that's a for real thing.
Jesus Christ. And it's like not even like I wasn't using my body. Like if it's art alone in my apartment, that's easier because you can
it's like
choose.
It's physical, it's like and you kind of get into the zone, which is a really special place.
But like video editing, you're on a computer.
It's super technical.
It's like, and I need that. So I've been trying to be more balanced, but I think a lot of my like, I just I'm not doing a lot of things because I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I'm afraid of, what am I afraid of? I'm trying to figure out what I'm afraid of. I'm afraid of like, it's like,
what are the things that you're not doing?
I'm not sending emails out to people who are potential clients. I'm not making big sculptures because of whatever reason. I'm not applying myself really. Because it's like if I apply myself and it doesn't work, then what? Then I really won't. It's like almost like I'm in the safety bubble of like blaming myself because I know I could be trying harder.
Oh my God, I feel like that's where I was a few months ago. Oh my God, yeah, I know what you mean.
It's like I have a plan, and then I'm like that. Just having like something that I could be doing better is like safe because even if I'm not, I don't know.
No, totally. No, I know what you mean. It's like you have all this potential, but you're not necessarily doing the actions to, fulfill that potential. And I think from my experience, sometimes I just didn't know what to prioritize.
Yeah.
And that just kind of became like option anxiety.
Yeah.
And I also realized that like I need the socialization during the day, which teaching provides that for me. As exhausting as teaching is, it's like I get energy from working with other people. And so I know that was such an important facet to just my overall health. So I think like, having a part-time gig where you can like go see people and be part of some sort of community.
So I got this part-time job. I stumbled upon it, and I work at QBP, Quality Bicycle Parts.
Whoop, whoop, whoop.
And
sponsor
us. Supporting this podcast indirectly is QBP.
Thank you
so much. It's like I work at a warehouse and I pack bicycle parts into people's little orders, and I follow around a robot to pack orders.
That's wild.
And I love it. Like I love it so much, but I think it's literally inspired me so much to do all of the things that I've been wanting to do. Because I think I realized it's like, okay, it kind of broke this like perfect little freelance bubble that I thought that I needed to be in. And now I'm like, I did something that wasn't like, I wanted to get this job at like a coffee shop near my house. And I didn't ever apply, even though I knew I would get it because I knew a bunch of like the people there.
Yeah.
But I didn't apply because I knew like my old boss would like goes to that coffee shop all the time.
Awkward.
And I just didn't want him to like view me as like a step down because I like left that company to like go be better on my own.
Right. Exactly.
So I think that was holding me back. But also, I don't have to worry about that with my job. Yeah. But I do have to like tell people like, okay, I have a part-time job.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they might think, oh, she's not being her own girl boss. But no, you know what? Fuck that. Because I love it so much.
I agree. And I'm sorry. It's just like when you are not, if you don't have like a really large resource of money to live off of, to buy materials off of, like, being a freelance, person or, making art, like it is a lot of fucking hard work, but it's a lot of fucking money.
It's a lot of money, man.
Yarn is not cheap.
No.
You don't get into the fiber arts or really any of the craft arts,
anything,
because it's cheap.
No, like, you really don't.
Yes, I would rather make my own sweater, but yes, it's also going to cost me like $300.
Right.
Okay,
it's going to cost 10 times more than a sweater at Target is going to cost.
Exactly. However, it's going to be better quality. This really isn't. This is a tangent from what I was trying to say. But as far as like the part-time job thing is so for real. I feel like I've always had like 3 jobs at one time. Usually at least one of them is some form of teaching.
Yeah.
For me. And you just kind of, sometimes you just have to do it. And I get it. Like I was working as an indexer for like 8 months or something.
Yeah.
And like I was literally reading books and writing indexes for them.
Yeah. Which is awesome.
Which ultimately didn't work out because they needed way more of my time than I could give.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it's like I almost think sometimes it's okay and maybe good to have work outside of our field, because then your brain can kind of focus on something different, maybe reflect more, and especially if you're able to just like listen to a podcast while you're working, or just kind of, you know, do your own thing and just have like a physical motion, your brain can like process so many other things.
Yeah, I come out, I mean, I'm an extrovert. I need other people to, I also think that I haven't been officially diagnosed, but I'm like on the edge, the line of ADHD, like neuro spicy, like life.
Yep.
And like that for me manifests in like, it's really difficult for me to have nothing to do in my day when it's all based on like my own own shit.
Yeah.
Like I just can't. I thrive in structure, but I cannot create it for myself. Like I've tried for what is it, 9 months now, and I can't do it. I can't do it. I mean, I could do it, but I'm not doing it. So
it's
like
challenging.
Literally, I've had this job for like a week and a half, and I literally, my brain feels like it's finally just like it's like it just took a breath. Like I feel like, because I'm busy, like, and I don't like talk to people all day at work. Like I'm actually quite like independent at work,
but like
it's
other
out
people.
of my house. I'm not like I'm not like in bed and like being on my phone for 6 hours and then feeling like a piece of shit about it.
Exactly.
Like, oh my God, that's like such a form of torture. And I acknowledge that I have the privilege to be annoyed that I stayed in bed all day. Like I really, really want to make that clear. Like that is, I am coming from a very lucky place where I'm like, can have no job and be fine, but like
for a short time. But yes, absolutely.
For a short time.
Yes.
But yeah, my job is very easy. Like it doesn't require very much like creative energy.
Yeah, and that's important.
I just like zone into like this like logical, simple, like repetitive motion task. It's exactly the reason that I'm obsessed with craft. It's like you zone into the motions, you get it done, and you feel productive. And like, oh, it's so awesome. And then I go home, and then I'm like, oh my God, I only have these 2 days to get all my other stuff done. So I have to go to therapy at this time, and that gets me out of the house, which gets me doing stuff, which makes me.
It makes you schedule the rest of your own things.
And I have to get it done. I have to get it done. And then that I'm getting things done. So my goal for this year, I think I've unlocked this side of myself that is like not afraid anymore. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Like I'm not always, this high is a high. And so I need to like bring my expectations down and not expect too much of myself, I think.
Well, you know, I think they'll evolve the more you work the job.
Yeah.
And the more you get settled into your new routine. But I mean, the fact that you already feel good after a week and a half is huge. So
good. I feel like
it's a
inspired.
Good sign.
I feel like I'm like, wait, I can be all of these things. And it like, it's so freeing to me to like, I needed just like that break in the I needed that.
It's
change.
Yeah. And I think it's validating to realize how much you can accomplish within a day and within a week. Because we talk about this all the time. We're both people who need space for spontaneity. and a little bit of chaos.
Yes.
But we need that to be within a structured like schedule.
It's so important.
You need both, because I think we've both tried to live a chaos life and it's not fulfilling.
And we've both tried to live a structured life.
And it's also not fulfilling. You need both.
You need like balance. Like I can't imagine doing excuse me. I can't imagine just doing one thing. We were talking about this right before we recorded. Like I don't want to be a full-time artist, full time. Because that means that you rely solely on your own on your own shit to like pay your rent. Like I just feel like that's so disruptive to the creative process.
It can be, yeah, because I mean it can be really stressful if you're like, I didn't make my mark this month. Yeah. And I think in some cases it can take a lot of joy out of making certain things. It becomes a lot more pressure. And I think that's a reality of making things in a production type of setting, that yes, there's so much creativity that goes into it. However, sometimes you're like, you just got to get the shit made so that you can like get the money.
Right.
But it's also hard because, I feel like when you're selling things, there's never like a guarantee that you're gonna sell everything you want to sell at that market on your online shop at those physical places where you have work, or you're not necessarily guaranteed a commission.
Yeah. And if you're sick or if you have a vacation, no one's there to pick up the slack. You're just solely in charge. Work never ends. You can't just go to work and come home.
No, it doesn't. No, like never. It's like you're working constantly. And
then it's like you have to, if you try to market too hard, if you try to make stuff that's just for the consumer, then sometimes, most of the time in my experience, it loses the like pizzazz of how it started. So like it like does the opposite effect. You like lose.
No, I feel like that happened to me. I feel like I was spending so much time being concerned about my website and my social media presence, and I was like, I don't even know what I fucking make anymore.
Right, exactly.
I was like, I don't even know how to define it.
Right.
And it's like, this is why people have like multiple people doing all of these things. Like,
oh my God. Yeah. And so that's like, I just can't imagine, for me personally, just doing that unless I like fully blow up, which I hope that happens. In an ideal world, that would happen, and I would just have like crazy successful like drops, and I would just make whatever I want, and that would be great.
And it's a process. I think we'll have people guest spotting on our podcasts that do their craft full time, and we're gonna be like, how the hell did you get there?
How the hell did you get there?
And like, where did you start?
Yeah. And, what other hobbies do you monetize? Like what?
Right, exactly. And like, when did you have to do work?
Do you have other hobbies? I don't know.
Yeah. Do you have other jobs? Like, when did you have to do other things? Because it's similar for all of us in that way, but it's also so different in like our paths to stability and to joy.
The reason that I started editing at all for money was because after art school, I was so burnt out on this whole thing that we were talking about. I was like, first of all, it's 2020. So I was like, I'm supposed to be my own full-time artist right now?
Yeah. Good luck with that. Like, finding any kind of job was
like, what the fuck?
So difficult.
I was like, okay, I'm burnt. I just want to go to work and come home and have health insurance and do something. Things are important. Like, and I wanted to do something logical, and like, that was a process. That was in an industry that I could make money. So editing was that answer for me, because I learned how to do it in college, and I took online classes and met people and got this job at this awesome like marketing agency, and that was my life for a while. And that's why I now I have this skill that's like so valuable, because I've been in the industry for a long time, that I've like, through that marketing job, like I now am a professional editor.
Absolutely. And you're able to like freelance because you have that experience.
Because I had that, yeah. But like, but I just started it because I didn't want to like
work for the man anymore.
I didn't want to like, I mean, but now it's sort of lost its like logical process for me because right now I have to do it all by myself. I have to get all my clients on. So it's like kind of like turned into like the art practice, but without like this crazy like innate passion and drive.
Right.
So it's like so stressful. But I have clients that I'm so obsessed with now. I don't want to lose those. I don't want to lose this skill. I want to shift who I'm editing for. Like I really want to edit for YouTubers and podcasts now. So I'm still going to work on that, but there's no way I can do it full time. Like I just hate it.
No, well, like, I'm like, I feel like there's also like, you're still like developing, you know, like the kind of client you want to work with.
Yeah.
And so it's like, I feel like when you're figuring all that stuff out, it's not like you're not going to just start making money right away.
Right. Yeah. And so I needed my new logical money making process that I can do.
Yeah.
Excuse me. And then come home.
Yeah. Because financial stability is important. Health insurance stuff is important. Like, you know,
it's someone expecting you somewhere at a certain time is really important.
Yeah. I mean, the idea of like being held accountable feels good in a lot of ways.
And like, I feel good at the job. I feel valued. I'm part of the safety committee.
Ooh.
Because I did that CPR certification.
Yeah, that's right. And we're certified to do CPR, guys.
We're certified. We did it together. And
I hope I never have to do it.
No,
ever.
Me too.
I hope never.
No, I really don't want to.
Please, nobody calling me.
I don't want to save anyone from choking. That would be really fucking awful.
Anyway.
Yeah, but we had to watch at work like those really cheesy like 80s like sexual harassment videos.
Yes, so
and like
boring.
How to properly like do like lift stuff.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Do you guys have like a baler, like a cardboard baler too at your?
I don't know what a baler is. What's that?
You don't. It's basically something that crushes like boxes.
We do. I've not been near it.
Oh, I had to do that when I worked at a craft store that we're not going to talk about. Yeah.
Oh shit.
And we're not going to give airtime to.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that, but that's really funny.
Yeah.
Well, I'm on this. I told them, I was like, hey, like maybe this is relevant. I'm like CPR certified. I just got it done like a few months ago.
Yeah.
And they were so excited.
Oh, hell yeah.
They like gave me fist bumps. They were like,
oh my God. I just imagine you working with a bunch of like Colorado bros.
No, dude. I'm working with like 18-year-olds.
That's even funnier.
I'm working with like either the people who I'm working with are like these like little Gen Z babies, like 18 to like 20.
Oh my gosh.
Because it's a seasonal position. It's only in the summer right now.
Oh, that's true. That's
so
right,
everyone's like doing this before they go back to college.
Yeah.
Or all of the 35-year-olds are running the shit. Like they're all the supervisors. Yeah. They're all the whatever. Yep. And then there's the random like 50-year-old men who are also doing my position. It's really funny.
That's so funny.
It's really good. I mean, everyone is amazingly nice and great.
Good. I'm glad.
It's just like really like weird misfit group of people.
It's so funny now. Like so I'm 33, and it's so funny because like you're talking about like the 35-year-olds are the ones running things, and it's like, yes, when I go to like anywhere now, I'm like, wow, I'm talking to my peers.
Isn't that fucked?
When I go to the vet to take Georgia to the vet, I'm like talking to my peer. When I'm like at the doctor, I'm like the nurses, the gynecologists, you know, I'm like, these people are my age, and it's so strange. Weird. It's a strange new phase of life to be in.
A whole new world.
Thank you for fixing my mic.
Well, we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah. We gotta wrap it up. Is that for 42? 52. Okay, almost 2 hours.
Girlfriend.
We had a lot to discuss
say.
This time.
I loved every second of it.
Me too. Okay, so just to recap, we have our craft goals. We're going to do check-ins.
We need check-ins. How often should we do check-ins?
Once a month.
Once a month. You're right.
We're going to be planning.
You're the organizer.
I'm the little organizer.
I'm like, huh? What are we doing?
I know. of the two of us, like chaotic humans.
Yeah.
I'm the more organized one. It's so funny.
You are.
Because my best friend is a Virgo, and like I don't have to do any planning with her. It's great. Like we're gonna go meet in Salt Lake City in September. And I was like, so what's on the itinerary? Because I know that you already made it. And she did. We have this, we're on an app. We have have you ever used that app, Batch?
No.
It's like a party planning app. So we're like she's already filled out the itinerary for every day. It's great.
That's sick.
I don't have to do anything.
I love that. Well,
but I'm here for the party.
Here's the thing. I just need to be delegated.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do stuff, but I don't know where to start.
And my thing is like, it depends on who else I'm with, because I can get into leader mode real quick.
Yeah. You're so good at
and I can delegate stuff.
Hell yeah,
because at the end of the day, I like to do things my way. I like to do what I want, which is why I teach and I don't have any other kind of job, because I don't like working for other people.
Yeah.
But when there's someone who does it better, such as my best friend, I'm like, go ahead and do it.
Go ahead, girl.
And I will gladly join along. That's why I call myself an A- type of person or like a B+. I'm like,
you can be either.
I can be either. It just depends on who else is around.
Like an organizational bisexual.
Exactly. Because I honestly cannot stand it when things aren't organized.
Yeah.
You know, or if there's like people who are just like, I don't know what we're doing. It's like, we're going to get this shit together. Someone needs to be in charge. And if no one else is going to do it, I'm going to do it. So
great. Well, I'm really sorry that I'm putting you in a position where you need to do it.
Oh my God, don't worry. You're doing all the video editing. It's fine. We know our roles here.
I'm like,
we have clearly defined roles.
Help me.
It's fine. I'll be like, are we recording today? And you'll be like, yeah, of course. And I'll be like, okay, this is what we're going to talk about. And be like, great. It's perfect.
I love it.
Find yourself a podcast partner who
we're soulmates.
We're podcast
Dianas.
We're the Dianas. Okay. Anyway,
so have an amazing crafting besties. Tell us what your craft goals are.
Yeah, tell us what your craft goals are. Are you also doing a buddy sweater? I think buddy projects are awesome.
On Instagram, what your craft goals are.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you.
Yeah, we would love to hear from you. And you can always send us what your craft problems are. Like,
oh yeah,
do you have 17 work in progresses that you're working on?
Yeah.
Are you making a sweater for your significant other and you think that's going to break you up?
That's right. We can talk about the sweater curse next time.
I was just crocheting and I was crocheting my hair into the piece. Does that happen to you?
Yes. I weave my hair in all the time.
Who's making felt out of their cat hair? You know?
Yeah.
Who's doing that, you freak?
Who's spinning their husky's fur?
Yeah.
We want to hear about your weird
We want to hear about it. We want to hear about your twisted, sadistic little craft wife. And
we're going to have an episode on twisted crafts. Twisted crafts. All right, guys. We have so much exciting stuff coming up. Stick around.
Okay. I love you guys. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.
This podcast episode is hosted and produced by the Diananamic team of Diana Harper and Diana Kennedy. All branding and graphic design is created by the ever-talented Addie. You can find her on Instagram at Addie the Nomad. Our intro and outro music is written and produced by the amazing My Boy Scoochie. You can find him on Spotify at My Boy Scoochie or on Instagram at myboy.scoochie. Many thanks to all our collaborators and to our wonderful listeners. Ta-ta for now.